Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks. Divisional round is here. Last week I went 3-1 on my video picks last week. Excellent. I think the only thing, my first pick was Buffalo minus 10.5. They kept Miami in the game. Well, they had like 4 or 5 turnovers. Unbelievable. It was like 17-0, right? And then they said, you know what? Let's give Miami a chance, because why not? Yeah. I had San Francisco minus 10 as my number 2. My number 3 was Cincinnati minus 6.5. If you played that later, I think it got up to 8. So yeah. And the fourth pick, I had Jacksonville on the money line. So that is the best bet. It's like only a 2-point spread. You get more juice on the money line, and that's the best way to do it. As for our pool, Deja Vu, 1,292 points at 54%. He pretty much got this in the bag. Let's take the Moon's money, 1,109 points. That's Geo, 51%. Red Hot Lady, 25, 1,103 at 46%. Bounce Back at 1080 at 50%. West Coast Martin at 1064, 51%. Crazy Thing 6 creep back up there at 1052 at 49%. AIM 1037 at 49, and me, I'm at 8th place, moving up 1 at 1023 at 49%. Most people that aren't in the top 10, they just dropped out, so there's only or didn't know that they were picking on the playoffs. But either way, like I said, last week I also hit my 3-team teaser as well on last week's video. So plus all the way around. Buffalo would have just did something other than come back at the last minute. Miami, third string quarterback. Hey, what are you doing? Anyway, just latest news. I heard Jim Schwartz is coming back to Ohio, or close to Detroit. He's going to be the defensive coordinator for the Browns. If the Browns play Detroit next year, I'm going to that game just to see him. He's a great defensive coordinator. Don't get me wrong, but man, his personality is second to none. That's for sure. Anyways, that being said, let's get on with the show. My fourth pick of the week, my upset pick of the week, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Jacksonville Jaguars are an 8-point road dog. Yeah, Jacksonville on a 6-game win streak came back last week. They were down 27-0 just before halftime. It's an unbelievable comeback. Great game. Like I said, I had Jacksonville on that as my dog, and I got my Jacksonville this week as a dog as well. They beat the Chargers 31-30. Kansas City's on a 5-game win streak with a week off as they're the number 1 seed. Basically, I'm going to compare apple to oranges. ATS-wise, Jacksonville's 5-1 in the last 6. Kansas City's only 2-4 in their last 6 ATS. And the winning streak, Jacksonville's on a 6-game winning streak. Kansas City on a 5-game winning streak. So both teams good, straight up. As a road dog, we got Jacksonville 4-5 ATS on the road. And Kansas City at home is 2-5-1 ATS at home. Not good. As a dog, I got 8-5 as a dog. Jacksonville, they've been dogs, most of the year. And Kansas City is a favorite, 5-9-1 ATS. So the odds favor Jacksonville. Just looking at the numbers, I think should be a 5-point spread, and I still would have picked it at 5. I had it start at 8.5. I almost tagged it at 8. I just got it at 8, -8. Jacksonville's 1-6 in Kansas City straight up. But, I think Kansas City will win this game, but I think Jacksonville will cover. So give me the Jacksonville Jaguars +8. And my third pick of the week, we got the New York Giants traveling to the Philadelphia Eagles. The New York Giants are a 7.5-point road dog. The last game played in Philadelphia was the last game of the season for both these two teams, and the Giants rested their starters. It was a 16.5-point spread, and Philadelphia didn't cover that game, but like I said, it was just a meaningless game, as the Giants already made the playoffs. Comparing the stats, we got the New York Giants 5-0 ATS in the last 5, including that the last 2 weeks. Philadelphia only 1-4 ATS in the last 5 games. The streak, Giants on a one-game streak as they lost, in Philadelphia 2 weeks ago, and Philadelphia's on a one-game streak as well. So both teams on a one-game win streak. As a road team, we got the Giants at 7-1 ATS on the road, and Philadelphia at home is 6-3 ATS at home. So both not too bad, but 7-1 pretty good. I think Giants are like the first place in ATS, overall, all the NFL, and last week, I was gonna put them in my top, but I said, you can't predict what Minnesota's gonna do, and they just fell flat. Anyways, as a dog, we got the Giants as 7-2 ATS as a dog. So, and when they're underdog, they cover the spread 11 out of 13 times. So, and as a favorite, Philadelphia's 8-8, so you got 50%. In the last 12 meetings, the Giants are 8-4 ATS and 2-10 straight up, and 0-9 in Philadelphia. So this should be a 6.5 point spread. I'm thinking you're getting a little bit of a value with just that extra point. Yeah, it's not much. I just like that ATS record of the Giants. I think Philadelphia will win this game, but I think it'll be covered by 3, 4, or 7. So 7.5, just a little bit too much. So I'll give you the New York Giants plus 7.5. And my number 2 pick of the week, we got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Buffalo Bills. The Cincinnati Bengals are a 5-point road dog. Joe Burrow, this is his 3rd season and his 4th playoff victory. It's unbelievable. I think he got a franchise record on that one. Both teams are abysmal offense the last 2 weeks. The only reason Cincinnati won last week was a 99-yard fumble return for a touchdown. That put them over the lead by 7 points. It was an unbelievable game. You thought Baltimore had it in the bag, but guess not. So nothing to write home about as far as Joe Burrow goes. Comparing the stats, we got Cincinnati ATS 12-3 ATS in the last 15 games. That's pretty awesome. The Buffalo Bills are 8-1 in their last 17, so not as good as the Bengals. The Bengals are on a 9-game winning streak. Buffalo on an 8-game winning streak. On the road, 7-2 ATS on the road for Cincinnati, and at home we got 3-5 ATS at home. Like I said, the stats are favoring Cincinnati. As a dog, we got Cincinnati. They're not a dog too often, but they're 2-0 ATS as a dog this year. And Buffalo's 8-1 as a favorite, so 50%. So 100% versus 50% as well. No matter how you look at the stats, the Cincinnati stacked just a little bit higher than the Bills. So I think I got Cincinnati on this. Cincinnati to win and cover. Last but not least, we got the number 1 pick of the week. We got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers are a 3.5 point home favorite. Dak Prescott got his first win since 2018 at a 75.8% completion percentage, 4 TDs and 0 touchdowns last week. He played an awesome game. Brock Purdy, he got his first playoff win in his first year, playing only a handful of games. I mean, he's been awesome. Probably rookie of the year if he didn't get it already. He got 60% of his completion percentage, 3 TDs and 0 interceptions as well. Last week, Dak Prescott got 143.3% quarterback rating, and Brock Purdy got 131.5% quarterback rating. So both of them, excellent, man, just top notch. Should be a great game. For the season, Brock wins because he got 107.3% passer rating, as Dak only got 91%. But like I said, Dak played more games, but overall, Brock had the better season. Looking at the stats, I got Dallas ATS 5-4 ATS in the last 9 games, and San Francisco 8-1 ATS in the last 9 games. The streak, we got a 1-game winning streak on both teams. ATS on the road, we got Dallas 5-4 ATS, and San Francisco at home the last 6 games is 6-0. As a dog, we got Dallas at 3-2 in the last 5 times they were a dog, and San Francisco 11-5 ATS as a favorite. So by far the The numbers favor San Francisco. Another thing, if you're betting Dallas, you decide to go with Dallas on this. You got last week, Brett Maher, he missed 4 extra points in that Tampa game. That's like an NFL record. I've never seen anybody miss 4 extra points. Unbelievable. Anyways, for me, I'm taking San Francisco. I like the home team. It's only 3.5 points. Bet it early if you like it now. So give me San Francisco 49ers minus 3.5 points. All right, and that is it. There's only a couple more weeks left. You got the championship round and the Super Bowl. And my 3-team teaser I hit last week. But this week I like Cincinnati plus 12. I got San Francisco on a wraparound teaser. Would be San Francisco plus 3. Usually I don't do that, but I got 4 teams to work with. And give me the Jacksonville plus 15. The New York Giants, could they get blown out? Yes. That's why I'm not putting them in my teaser. But the other teams I'm pretty confident on. So give me Cincinnati plus 12, San Francisco plus 3, and Jacksonville plus 15. So thanks again for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always, comment down below. I read every single one of them, and I appreciate you coming to watch this video. So I will see you next week. Thanks again. Peace.